Virtuous Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury. Good morning, dear friends. Today, November 24th, our devotional is entitled Going Back to the Basics. We are still babies when we should be mature, experienced in the ability to distinguish between good and evil. William G. Johnson. A theology student was chatting with friends at the foot of a palm tree when suddenly he lost consciousness. What happened? It was very simple. A coconut fell from the tree, hitting him in the head. A fruit with nutrients that are good for our body can cause injury if it's experienced incorrectly, while if consumed adequately, it contributes to our health. What is the right way to consume a coconut? It's very simple. Biting into and or drinking what is inside. The pulp or water has to enter into our mouth. Chewing to extract its nutrients, swallowing so that they will go down to the stomach, and digesting so that the substance it provides reaches our organs. For it to make sense to eat a coconut, we need to ingest it and allow it to take effect within. The Bible also needs to be ingested for it to take effect within and provide us with spiritual health. The Bible contains the nutrients we need to sustain our faith, hope, and love. But it is not good enough to sit under its shade, to only hear it from preachers, movies, messages from people who love us, or YouTube videos. We are to ingest it. How? By biting into or drinking what is inside, by reading it on our own, chewing it to extract its essence, studying it with the help of commentaries, digesting it, reflecting on it, and allowing it to reach the place it needs to reach by putting its principles into practice. It seems simple, but we find it hard to do. In his days, the Apostle Paul had already seen how shallow believers were because they lacked the habit of eating solid spiritual food. That's why he told them, "For though by this time you ought to be teachers, you need someone to teach you again the first principles of the oracles of God, and you have come to need milk and not solid food." Hebrews 5:12. It's sad to say, but sometimes as Christians, we need to return to the first principles. The first principle is very simple: to reestablish the daily habit of drinking pure spiritual milk. That is, reading God's Word on our own, in solitude, and giving it out full attention. To earnestly seek it, and to do so at Jesus' feet. To understand and to live it out in order to love and save, not argue and separate. Be like newborn babies, always thirsty for the pure spiritual milk, so that by drinking it, you may grow up and be saved. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 2.